Hey guys, it's Chantel here from Fiverific. How are you going? I have my trusty coffee right here. I've just put up a thing on Instagram, you know, the whole hype machine. Coffee's made now, guys. We're live on YouTube. This week I want to talk a little bit about Mother's Day. So I've set up a different crafty camera. I just realized my hand keeps going in and out of it. I want to talk a little bit about Mother's Day projects, all that sort of stuff. I've realized that Mother's Day is this weekend. I mean, I knew in my brain it was coming. It wasn't a surprise. But I just realized I actually haven't started a project for my mum. And she's like, oh, come down for Mother's Day. And I'm like, oh, I might have to actually buy a present. And it feels all kinds of wrong. It really does. I just don't know how I feel about it. Now, I'm just going to check some settings here just to make sure everything is good and right in the world. Good morning, Unusually Able. Hang on a second. I just need to check that. Okay. Sorry, I just want to put the chat box back up on top of everything so I can see what you're saying. Oops, stop that. Chat. Hello, Marion. We haven't seen you in chat before. Hey, Allegra. How are you going? Oh my gosh, I can't make it do what I want. Hang on a second. Nothing will sit where I want it to sit. It's all just being evil. There we go. So if I want that up to scroll up like that, and I need that little piece of information over there. Excellent. Oh, you'd think I'd have all this sorted out by now. Okay, so good morning, Stacey. How are you going? So I have my coffee. I'll have a sip. Allegra, I thought it was colder yesterday than today, but in saying that, I really did struggle to get out of bed this morning. My alarm went off and I kind of was just like, And Tim was like, are you getting out of bed? And I'm like, well, it's warm in here and it's cold out there. So, but I kind of have to do the whole parenting thing and need to make sure that, you know, I'm doing all the right things in that regard. My stream seems to be not very happy this morning on here. I'm having some problems. So if it gets too glitchy, just let me know and I might have to do a reboot, which means we'll shut down the entire stream and restart it. Okay, so I've got some cool giveaways today. Yeah, Allegra says, I've turned into one of those annoying Queenslanders. It's cold when it's under 20. Yeah, I'm one of them. And it don't even talk to me about it, you know, Southerners who don't agree. It's cold, but it's nice. Like, I like being cold. I just don't like trying to get out of the bed. I am Sister F says, watching from the US. It's hot and dinner time for me. Well, fantastic. It's nice to meet you. I am Sister F. So today's giveaways that are going to come throughout today's chat stream will be not these actual mitts, but I'm going to give away a kit with some beads and some yarn to make your own. Also the pattern. The pattern's up on Ravelry. It is under Fiverific Shanti or Chantel Hills. I can never remember. And they're the Dragonfly wrist warmers. Dragonfly wings wrist. Oh, they're my pattern. I don't even know the name of it. Isn't that sad? Dragonfly wings wrist warmers. Marion's sick in bed in Melbourne. Love my bed. Oh my gosh. It's 7 degrees in Melbourne. Oh, I'm not looking... Well, I am looking forward to Bendigo. I'm not looking forward to the temperature in Bendigo, honestly. Okay, so one of today's giveaways will be some gorgeous sunflower sock yarn, some matching beads, and the pattern to these mitts, so you can make these for yourself. Also, I'll just move that away. I've got some of these super cute padlock stitch markers. There we go. Padlock stitch markers. Now these are special ones because these are actually made out of a different kind of plastic and they're in different colors than the ones I usually sell, which are these ones. Like, they're all pretty. But I'm going to give away 2 different packs of these ones, the little promo packs that I have of those. So Allegra says, I love being warm up to my neck and then cold air on my face. I'm the same. Doonas all the way up to my chin and then icy cold face and cold fingertips. I don't mind cold fingertips. Good excuse to rock some funky knitted beanies. It absolutely is. So for those of you not in Australia, we've had, I wouldn't say it's unseasonably cool, but we're having our first sort of real cool snap for the year. So it's been a bit exciting for us. Today I've got a few patterns floating around that I'll be, possibly knitting on. This is the speckled shawl. I'll see if I've got a picture here that doesn't give away any of the pattern. So it's speckled. Oh, there we go. Try again. Dogs are going off. Not quite sure at what. We've got some serious truck activity down the other end of my street. It is crazy. I should drive down there and have a look, or maybe walk. I'll probably actually drive that way out because we're in the middle of a two-ended street. Street two ends. It's not a cul-de-sac. The undyed of the yarn that I ordered has come through and it's all balled up and ready to go. I've actually just joined it on this morning just to double check I knew where I was up to on the pattern because it feels like a while since I've worked on it. I am still working on Abby's blanket and that's just here off camera. That is, I'm on the decrease. So I've got it long enough on one sort of triangle edge or rectangle. One edge is long enough and now I need to do the decrease to square it off. And that's coming along really well. And now she seems actually excited about it. And I think it's because it's gotten a bit colder and she's found she wants blankets. So, that happens. Hey, Tammy, how you going? So because I've actually moved my camera. So normally the camera for Crafty Can is in front of me but pointing down. But I thought I knew I wasn't going to spin today. And I thought I'd try something different, so I hope you don't mind. But the camera is literally just here, like just out of shot and pointing. Wait, hang on a second, I'll just shake it. So, and it's pointing just down as well, but down on an angle, but just out of shot. So if it gets, I might, because my arm keeps moving in there. So if it gets, too distracting or what have you, just let me know and I'll do something different for next week. Now I have a question, you guys. Have you ever had bags under your eyes, like my, bags under your eyes that actually hurt when you touched them this morning? I don't know what I was doing, but I was like jab, jab, jab. And it actually hurt under one of my eyes. And I'm like, I have a chronic eye deficiency, so I've always got bags under my eyes. But I'm not kidding. I've never, ever had them hurt. I was like, what the heck? Anyway, talking. So, today is the last live chat before Mother's Day, and I've realised I haven't started a project to give to my mum as a gift. Do any of you have a project on the go or completed and ready, because you're all organised unlike me, all ready for your mums for Mother's Day? Let me know in the chat, because I'm feeling particularly like a bad daughter, really, is what it's boiling down to. My mum would never ever make me feel like, because I didn't hand make her something, that I was a bad daughter. But I am feeling like a bad daughter for not having a project ready. Like I said at the start of the stream, I knew Mother's Day was coming. I really did. It's no surprise. And I just completely forgot to start something for my mum. Now, my mum doesn't get into the lacy shawls or anything like that. Like, mum is a bit more hard wearing. Like, I've made it, like, she's got shawls, she's got blankets. There's no physical way I could make a blanket. Spiteful says, I need to sew it up, but I bought the fabric years ago. Allegra says, I didn't make anything, but I did buy and leave a gift card for her when I left the house the other week. Gamer Widow says, no, Mum stole my last 2 pairs of socks. You know what? That was Mother's Day present. 2 pairs of hand-knitted socks. I'm assuming they're hand-knitted socks and just not the last 2 pairs of socks that you own. So, because if that's the case, you might need to go to the shop. Change my shawl to a scarf. Done. Good job, Tammy. So did you end up just using 1 skein of yarn or 2 skeins of yarn for your mum's scarf? Tammy is crocheting this gorgeous red scarf for her mum. So that's cool. Anka says, hey, my mum does not like Mother's Day, so I'm off the hook. I did send a shawl though. Look, I'm sure my mum wouldn't care, you know, but I feel bad. They were hand knitted and they were for me. That's a downside of having the same foot size as your mum, isn't it? Like when I was growing up, my mum's foot was about like a quarter of a size bigger than my foot. So when I needed shoes worn in, I would like say, hey mum, can you wear my shoes around today while I'm out? And then when I got home, they would be perfectly worn in. So that was really cool. She can't do it now because mum's got other issues and it makes her feet sore, so I'm not going to squish her into my shoes. But Abby has started stealing my shoes. She's been stealing my socks for a while, but she started stealing my shoes now, so that's not good. But I did notice that, you know, she's 12, so her feet are going to keep growing, so she's going to have hobbit feet instead of our little tiny fairy feet that the rest of us have. Well, they're not fairy feet. Okay, so I've got a size 7 foot, and I know it's very average and very normal. But, you know, and I joke, but I think she'll probably end up being about a size 9, which in a way is cool because size 9 are always the shoes left over and there's people there. Allegra says, ha ha ha, I'm the same size as my mum too. Anka says, I do feel bad too, so I give it to her the day before or the day after. I've just realised I need a tissue and I don't have a box handy. So just talk amongst yourselves for a second while I run away. Oh no, when I move, you're going to see the mess that my body hides. Okay. I need a tissue, so have fun. Tissue. Okay, I'm back. If you weren't quick enough, Oh, that's right, Gamer Widows, you've got an Abby as well. Abbies are evil. Let's just go with Abbies are evil. Any of you who are planning on having children, don't call them Abby because for some reason it sounds like a cute name, but they all turn evil. One skein changed it up a bit. All right, I'll have some coffee. So what's the time? It's 15:15. Oh, Anka, I watch this really, I watch the Vlogbrothers on YouTube, right? I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube, but I particularly like watching the Vlogbrothers. And they are two highly intelligent blokes, for those of you that don't know. They're actual real-life brothers who live in different parts of the US. And on Tuesdays, one does a video, and on Friday, the other one does a video. And so they have some really fun videos. But last week, John Green did his video on framing and about how we all frame our lives when we're putting things online. So even those of us that are online a lot and it looks like we put every single part of our life online, it's still framed in a way that we like. And this video was awesome. And then he was like, like I do my videos here, and then he's tilted the camera down and it's like this pile of toys. It's like, from studio look, like a studio look kind of thing, down to a playroom. And it was really cool. And I was like, that is definitely my house, except yarn. What's in those plastic boxes? So the cardboard boxes that's here, that's yarn. That's all new yarn bases that I'm trying out, and I haven't finished dyeing up and testing, so you don't know anything about them. That one there is a pile of Nancy's knick-knack stuff that came in. That's some more yarn. That's not in the box though, so you can see that. And in the plastic crates is all of my Chow Goose stock, and it's all crated up and sorted into little things so that when you come onto my website and order things, oops, I dropped a stitch, that I can find them all and just post them out really quickly. Not Anka, what am I saying? Allegra says, we can't use any A names, so safe here. Oh, well, that's good. So you can't accidentally risk the evil Abby conundrum of naming conventions. I wonder if there's a boy's name that sounds all cute and then it turns out that all boys with that name are bad. The Game Widow says, I love looking at the crap in the back of people's photos and videos and it makes me feel normal. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Because you realise that not everyone's house is a show home. Although, who is it? I watch iJustine, and I just look at her house and I just think, oh my gosh, they are just like, that house is like ridiculously tidy compared to mine. Our boys' names, where they're Andrew and Joshua. Okay, so if some miracle happens and I end up having a boy, they are not to be called Andrew or Joshua. Okay, I can live with that. We need an Instagram competition that is named Honest Craft Room Photos. Oh, Anka, that is awesome. I couldn't post a photo. It would be too shameful. Oh my Lord. I think Allegra's seen my craft room. At the moment, it looks, oh, can you see me flushing? I'm embarrassed. That's how, my craft room is terrible. This isn't my craft room. This is the family office, and I tend to do the live videos here. The family office full of my stock, by the way. The family office has got the hard line to the internet. Everywhere else has to go Wi-Fi. And for this live stream, it's like, it is glitchy and like tweaky enough as it is. I do not need to add the issues of going over Wi-Fi to do it. So the Gamer Widow says, no, my room is an absolute tip. Okay, Gamer Widows, we need to have a private photos of our rooms to compare to see who's the worst. And then there's the rest of my house, because I talk to people like, oh, I should come to your house and rah, rah, and I'll pick up the order, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no. And it's not because I don't want people at my house, which is got its own issues. It's my entire house looks like a semi-trailer full of yarn and stock and fluff, reversed up to my house, started unloading, and then just exploded. And it just went everywhere. That's my house. And it sounds like an exaggeration. It's really not. It's really not. So when I have open days and stuff like that, I'm not sure if you've noticed, there's a few closed doors. And that's because the doors can't be opened, because if they get opened, half the world tumbles out. So we just shove everything. Like, okay, we need access from the lounge room to the bathroom unhindered. Let's go. And just shove everything in all the rooms. So yeah, that's my house. Uncle says, I have stuff in every room. It would be a challenge. I'm finding out that a lot of us crafters are quite similar in that regard, that we do have just crap everywhere. Like, I mean, it's not crap. It's good stuff that you can't get rid of because you need it. But yeah, it's just everywhere. Allegra says, I feel comforted by homes that are as disarrayed as mine is sometimes. Oh, that's good. Well, you can come to my house and feel comforted anytime you want, Allegra. The Game Widow says, the joys of running a home-based business that has or needs stock. Yes, I'm actually looking at the possibility of moving my business out of the house, but it's coming up with its own issues. Allegra says, now we have an inside-outside dog and the floors are always a bit gritty. See, we have two dogs that are a bit like that. Georgie's mostly inside, but he is fluffy and collects dirt when he's outside for the 4 seconds a day. Stacey says, mine's in every room too. No craft room available here until the kids go. I have my, I have what I call my work room, which has got, it's where I did the video the other night, the quickie shaky cam, about the competition that I'm running over on Instagram. For those of you that don't know, Stacey knows. Stacey's already entered. Good job, Stacey. So that's my workroom, and it's got all my geeky stuff up. All my little pops and things like that are all up on a shelf in there. It's also got bookshelves full of resource books when I'm designing. And then it's also got like an IKEA cube thing that if the cubes weren't so full, it would probably fall over because of all the crap on top of it. But then there's just piles. Like, I've got years worth of interweaves that I'm going to get rid of. I think I was going to destash them, but I really think I'm just going to recycle them. Hey Kim, you made it. I'm glad you made it. Kim wasn't sure if she was going to make it till much later. So now that Kim's actually here, hi Kim. Unusually Able is, oh gosh, she's renting and the house is for sale. I hate hiding my stuff for inspections. And Anchor does a weekly sci-fi clean, quick, and it looks amazing. I just moved my stuff. Sci-fi clean. I have no idea what that is. It sounds like a. Are you sure it's not a Fly Lady clean? Because she was crazy. But anyway, so we haven't given anything away yet. So those of you who have, we've got to ask a question to make you all crazy and enter and you know, get your names rolling through the chat. Hang on a second. I just got to move this down. So those of you, we've been chatting about, I don't know. I don't even know what to ask. I'm just have and that, people, is what happens when my brain hurts. It's just like, nothing, coffee. Okay, so the first thing we're going to give away is one of these cool packets of stitch markers. These are awesome for knitting and crochet, especially for crochet. So those of you that find that I do tend to give away mostly things about knitting, I'm sorry. But here's something for crocheters. So go crazy in the chat, talk about something. I have no idea. Oh. Gamer Widows is saying reboot. Is it that bad? Kim saying don't recycle your mags. I will take them from you. I'm just having a quick look at my stream health, just because someone's saying that I should reboot. Let me have a look here. It's not great, is it? Oh no, it seems to be okay. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so. Oh, sorry, Gabe. See, that's what I mean. My brain is not good. No, reboot your brain with coffee. Yes, absolutely. I needed a complete shutdown and restart. I have a Windows brain. Oh, good. Okay, sorry, guys. I was like trying to work out what's going on with the stream, and I'm like, what? Okay, so everyone's talking about whether stuff's good. So the winner of the crochet stitch markers is going to go to random. Where's my randomy thing? Hang on. Sorry, I've moved everything around, so I have to look away a little. Okay, winner for the stitch markers, believe it or not, is Kim. Kim Scullen, you have got the crochet stitch markers. I'll write your name on them. Maybe they're saying, yes, they are, Tammy. Like, I absolutely need to reboot. I have not been getting enough sleep, which is my own fault, because what happens is, like all of us, you have a crazy, crazy busy day, and then you still need the unwind time, except I don't get to have my unwind time until the rest of the family is asleep. So that happens, I don't know, like Abby's normally in sleep by about 8:30, generally. And then Tim's normally asleep by about 10-ish. So I sort of go and relax and just chill and read a book or something. Last night I got sucked into what I was reading and realised at like 11:30 that, you know, I had to go to bed. So I'm, tired. I don't know, you guys are probably sick of hearing me saying I'm tired. And it was something different. I wasn't crafting. I wasn't doing anything naughty. I got sucked into a good book. Uncle says they're great stitch markers. Yay, but I don't really need more stitch markers redraw. Okay then, that's fine. Who wants Kim's stitch markers? The first person to say they want Kim's stitch markers, get them. Not for Kim. Cross that off. Kim doesn't want them. Let's see. I'm watching the chat to see who says they want them first. Quick, who's the fastest? Okay, so yeah, so I'm still working on this speckled. I think this undyed is going to look really quite nice with this yarn. See, it's a bit shiny. Stacey wins because she was first. Sorry, Tammy. Stacey wins. Stacey. There we go. Put them over there. All right, in about 10 minutes, I will do the giveaway of the sunflower kit for the little doobie watts. So I'll put them down here because there's a big open gap because I keep moving the craft out of the way because that's what I do. I make a nice special crafty cam and then keep pulling the craft to myself. I wonder if I can do this. Creep it over, creep it over, creep it over. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Stacey, yes, I have blinglets and ones like that. Yes, Stacey, you're good, and my ones. Oh, that's right, because you make stitch markers. The Gamer Widow doesn't need stitch markers either. Fine, none of you want my stitch markers. Wow. Gosh. Way to make a girl feel loved, you guys. Nice. It's fine. I'm just teasing. So I'm about to hit a marker here, so I have to do something when I hit a marker, which is really difficult, which is remove the marker and then knit a pile more stitches and then put the marker back in. Your daughter keeps stealing you. Oh, is that better? Is it Tammy? That's good. It's like I said, this is a work in progress of a new way to do things. Hang on, how many stitches have I got to do? That many. Because I'm not telling you, because if you want it. What are the doobles? What are the doobie whatsits? I don't know what you mean. Doobie whatsits. Oops, just let me count for a second. Okay, you can all talk now. That's all right, Kim. It's fine. I was just teasing you. I'm not sure what you mean by the doobie whatsits, Dominique, but in the crafty cam, the doobie whatsits in the crafty cam. Oh, these doobie whatsits, are you talking about these? The fingerless, or the wrist warmers? You stop that, Kim. That's evil. Kim is that person that you don't craft around because in real life she counts numbers at you while you're counting and tries to make you do the wrong stitches. And then when you do the wrong stitches, she giggles her butt off. It's hilarious when it's not happening to you. So Kim is evil. We should add Kim to that name of cute sounding names that actually breeds evil people. Yeah. So this is going to be a prize, Dominique. Not actually this completed set. I've got a kit to give away with the pattern, which is it is the dragonfly wings bristlets, and this is the kit. So you'll get some beads and a little mini skein of yarn to make your own little set. This is because you all know how much I love Boo Knits, right? And Boo Knits has what's called the Dragonfly Wing Shawl, and it's a free pattern on Ravelry, and I contacted her and I was like, hey, I want to make these wristlets, but I really, really want to incorporate your lace stitch in it as like a beginner project for lace and beading, because there's not a lot of beading to happen. And she was amazing and said, as long as I write that the original idea has come from her pattern, then she was completely cool with it. So that pattern is actually available for free on Ravelry. I will pop a link in somewhere, but if you go to Ravelry and hit up Chantel Hills under designer, I've only got a half a dozen patterns up there. I'm not like Dominique with beautiful, amazing things. I just have like little basic things that teach little techniques. And that one's a freebie, so you can go and grab that. And then the kit will go out to one of you lucky people who are chatty in the chat, the Chatty McChat chatters. I'm just checking to see how many of you are currently in the chat. Hang on a second. It's over there. There's 13 of you currently watching. So you've got a 1 in 13 chance of being able to win the pattern, unless more people come in, which, if history is any indicator of the future, then unlikely. So I have some more coffee while you guys chat and I read your posts. Uncle says, I like those wrist warmers because I can't... coffee. So Dominique, I haven't actually given away that one yet. I just talked that one that I pointed to that you can't see because it's not in the shot. I haven't actually given that one away yet. I was just talking about it. So because at the start of the stream I go through what the prizes are for today's stream and go from there. So that was all that was. But I really loved making these, to be honest. I did them on the 9-inch I did them on the 9-inch circulars, and it was just a bit of fun, really. And it was like the pattern has got links to videos that helps. Knit or chat, I need more hands. Nikki, hey, how you going? Now that Nikki's here, because I've been waiting for Nikki, I'm not sure if any of you have seen, well, I know some of you have definitely seen, with Nikki's amazing awesomeness, we are doing a giveaway because I hit 500 subscribers here on YouTube, which was so exciting for me. Like, not for you guys. I'm fully excited. It just felt that I was that little bit closer to being able to have my goal of going live at Bendigo, because you can't go live from your phone unless you have 1,000 subscribers. It's a YouTube rule, which apparently they can't get around because I've asked. And so if you go and have a look, there's a video. Don't look now because you might miss out on winning things. But after this stream, if you go and have a look, I've got a video in my playlist that I put up on Wednesday, just saying what you need to do to win a prize. So there's a skein of sunflower sock yarn, some Chalgu needles, the kind that you like, whether it's circulars or straights, and then what size that you want. That's completely up to you. What else is there, Nikki? There's Nikki's beautiful stitch gauge, needle gauge thingy, and then some of her stunning gem stitch markers. But what you need to do to win is film yourself doing continental knitting, upload it. It's like it only needs to be like 15 seconds. It doesn't have to be long. Upload it to Instagram with hashtag #HowIContinental, and then at Aussie Shepherdess Aussie Handmade and at Fibrofix, so we know to look, and make sure you subscribe to you like both of us on Instagram. But all the rules are over on my on the actual YouTube video. They're in my Instagram posts, and if I only had 500 cousins, I appreciate that. The funny thing is I have 500 cousins and none of them like my channel. What does that say? That says my family don't support me. No, it says I don't knit. But yeah, so all the stuff is on the YouTube video that talks about it, and also the Instagram post. So go hunt them down, and I'll link stuff here later. What if the winner is a crocheted? So the thing is, Kim, that the winner has to, like anyone who enters, has to be knitting to enter. They have to be trying how to do continental. I've got my little video up that I put up on Tuesday for everyone to have a go. So because I think crocheters prefer, I think crocheters, it's easier for most crocheters to jump to continental, which I talk about in the other videos, so I won't go down that. But yeah, so they will be knitting at least a little bit for the video. So they have to be knitting in the video. They can't crochet in the video, or they're not eligible. Such a good prize. Our prize is valued at not less than 75 Australian dollars, and then we're also willing to post it to anywhere in the world. So it doesn't matter if you're here in Australia or in the UK or in Zimbabwe, as long as you have a postal service, then you can get in with a chance to win. Because we like giving our stuff away, don't we, Nix? I think it's just a case of we like to... Paddock to Ply has checked in late. Whoops. Hey, Paddock to Ply, how you going? We're just talking about the hashtag #HowIContinental competition that I'm running, or Nikki and I are running on Instagram, for those to learn how to do a continental knitting, guys. My brain hurts today. But yeah, so we've got the post over on Instagram, so you can check it out. The boob cam is often the best option. Okay, so to put that into context, for those of you that just heard me read that out, we're talking about when you need to film something, when you need to record a video on your phone, and you need to, I personally just tend to lean it and then knit in front of it with just something leaning behind it. Now I'm really lucky because I've got a pop on the back of my camera, so it will actually stand, like it will stand up mostly by itself normally. It's not going to now that you're looking. Anyway, but yeah, I've got a pop so that it's easier for small hands on big phones. So, and it goes nice and flat. But yeah, so yeah, it's boob cam. Oh gosh. We were actually talking about how you need a certain amount of boob to pull off a boob cam, and that how I said that, you know, for me it would fall down my shirt and it hit me in the feet, so I'm better off leaning on something. Must plan a road trip to paddock to apply. Yes, that's definitely something I'm trying to plan out, and I will have to talk to Suzette about trading hours so that I can work out when I can do it. So I am still knitting on speckled here. I should probably read the pattern to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Hang on, guys, just let me just double check. Alright, because I was too excited, I have to actually tink back because I forgot to do a thing. I only have to tink back like a handful of stitches. It's fine, you guys. I can't read any of this out. So, for those of you watching this later in the upload rather than the live stream, I can't talk about what's in the chat. So if you want to watch live to see what these lot get up to in the chat, because I can't repeat any of it intentionally. Yeah. I'm assuming no such thing is for your trading hours, and I can just call and come up whenever I feel like it. So that's cool. Nikki actually sent me a sample of your fluff, and it was just beautiful. So I'm pretty keen for a run. Anyway, I'm going to tink back to my stitch marker and do the what's it that I was supposed to do, because isn't that frustrating when you just forget one little increase, but you know if you don't go back and fix it, it's going to look like poo later and you've got to fix it. What kind of increase am I doing here? One of those. And then all the designers do their things differently just to make life fun. Alright. Okay, so I've got a question here. I'm not reading that out, Kim. I'm not reading that out, unusually able. Or Nikki. Alright, the question. Talking of time, can I ask Chantel a question? No. No, of course you can. Those of us who have our own businesses, do you work on the weekends? Okay, so I do to a degree. So if I've got a family thing happening or my family wants to go and do something, then I shut off. I don't organise posts on the weekends. I don't do too many things that I like. No live streaming, except for if it's, you know, I'm going to plan a Saturday afternoon one for those of us at work. Marion, you're naughty. So yeah, so it's weird. Like, I don't organise my post. I don't do too much on the weekends if I can avoid it. In saying that, I've been really busy, and in the lead up to Bendigo and shows like that, I end up just working through the weekend just because my husband can look after Abby and they can go off and do fun things, and I've got the house to myself and I'm not working to even a school hour schedule, but I'm not... people might message me and things like that, and I may not answer them until Tuesday because Mondays tend to be wiped out. Yeah, so does that answer your question? I don't know if it answers your question or not, but I try not to work weekends just to have a bit of work-life balance. It doesn't always work out that way, but I don't tend to reply to official emails on the weekends if I can avoid it. That's it. But yeah, a workaholic who doesn't work is not a workaholic. So I tend to work all the time, much to my husband's chagrin. The Game Widow says, I do work weekends. Kiddo distracted by dad. That seems the fibre has done the round trip. It absolutely has. And I think it's gorgeous, to be honest. Panic Supply says, sounds familiar, trying to juggle kids, work and property and figure out, as Nikki suggested, some sort of slotting of things. Yeah, look, funnily enough, I'm missing a live stream of someone that I really enjoy watching live streams of, and she is she has Fibre Boss, I can't think of her name. Anyway, she was doing a live stream today about work-life balance, and I was having a bit of a giggle because I personally don't think you can have a work-life balance that other people seem to think is normal. Like if you're working a 9-to-5 job, yeah, sure, you can have a work-life balance because there's no risk, there's no there's nothing. But when you're working for yourself, running a small business, trying to build a business, the work-life balance is do it all now while you physically are able, so that when you're older and have less mobility or what have you, you still can be part of your business. Anyway, that's my goal. I'm planning to be running this business in 20 years. So I'm trying to make sure that I get a lot of the hard yakka done now so that I can ease it a little later, or maybe be doing well enough to actually have staff to do some of the harder jobs. So that's what I feel about work-life balance. It's a work-life balance over your lifetime, not just this week. So that's how I feel. Excuse me. Hey, when you love what you do, it's on the brain all the time. It really is. If you don't love I feel like I'm Gary Vaynerchuk right now. If you don't like what you're doing, do something else. Honestly, go and find something you're passionate about, and you won't feel like you are working all the time. I feel like I'm creating, this is an actual project that's completely private or personal, but normally I'm knitting something that is a shop sample, or I'm testing out a dye batch or something to see how it looks knitted up. And Nikki's written, absolutely, always waited to do all the things right now with cash flow, energy, time. The Game Widow says, back when I had my massage business, I worked all hours that everyone didn't, even weekends. Kim says, I'll come work for you. Nikki says, preach it, except I just fully PG-13 that. But yeah, it's one of those things. If you're not doing what you love to do and you can change, then do something else. Allegra's written, if only income wasn't required, I could totally get on board with that. That's the thing. So Allegra, you have got all these fully amazing skills. You don't like anything that you're doing? You didn't like it at some stage? But anyway, I'm not Gary Vaynerchuk. I don't have a seriously large business behind me that I've built from nothing. I've got a little teeny business that's still growing. But yes, that's my feels on that matter. So to jump ship quickly, because I feel really awkward, it's giveaway time! So, go crazy in the chat and I'll find someone to give this little kit to. Allegra says, I don't hate what I do, but I don't look forward to going to work and signing into work. Yeah, look, do you know what? And even I have that even I have that sometimes, where I'm not looking forward to doing my business tax. I'm not looking forward to sorting out through some of these boxes and things. No matter what you do, there's always going to be tasks that you don't like. And one of them is the commute. And my commute's fine, but some people's commute and other things is there's always something that you just don't like. I don't know anyone who likes every single part of their job. I personally don't like getting out of bed, so that makes everything after that hard, because I like sleeping. Sleeping is good. Gamer Widows is going. Bye, Gamer Widows. Have fun at your knitting circle at the cafe. I'll just drink my coffee here. So, who's going to win the kit to make the dragonfly wristlets? Marion says, you only get one life. Do what makes you happy. Precisely. And I know that's so much easier said than done. Don't worry. So wristlets, bing, bing. Product supply. I haven't made an income for 18 months. It just keeps going out. But that's what happens when you're starting a business. That is like recreating the wheel without a picture. Absolutely. I completely understand. And that's, most small businesses do fail within their first 5 years because people think they're going to get rich quick working for themselves. And it's just not how it works. You've got to do the hard yards and you've got to do the work. And if you don't do the work, you don't deserve the payout at the end. That's how I feel. Like, wow, this is a really harsh video today. So do the work or suck it up. Okay, all right. The winner of this beautiful little kit is Marion Dehennen. So Marion, after the stream is over, hang on, I've got to write your name down before I forget. Marion Dehennen. After the stream, I'll need you to send me an email or something with your address so that I can send you all these goodies. And I'll send you a link to the pattern. So for those of you that didn't win, sorry, not winners. Those of you that didn't win, you can go and get the pattern for free off Ravelry. If you give me 1 second of typey. I'm allowed to put links in there, you're not. So I will just quickly grab the Ravelry. Log in. I'm logging in. Oh, Suzette's going to make yarn today. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. That's something I'm seriously excited about, Suzette, and I really am keen about supporting an Australian business with their yarnies. Dragonfly wing wristlets, Control C, Control V. There you go. I hope you can all see that. I get a crown. When I post, I have a crown. I'm a princess. I'm a pretty princess. Okay. So Marion won that kit. I might give away another one of those kits next week. Paddock Supply says, I will. I promise I'll have some on by Monday. Wow, that is going to be quick. Can you all see that link? Because I'm not sure if you can see. I can put in the links. It doesn't delete them. But I don't know if you can see it and click on it. So just let me know if you guys can access that link. Queen Shanti. Yes, that's right. I thought I was going to be a princess. I want to be a princess. Hang on, I've got to do the thing. So, oh, that's right. I've got to do a thing. I want a crown. You don't get a crown. When we start getting more people into this chat, which will happen eventually, I'll need to get some of you. Hopefully, this is like, listen to me, like, oh, when I'm popular and huge, and the chat's full of naughty people who say boobs, I will need moderators for chat. So we'll have to see if any of you want to be a moderator. I think you get like a little spanner next to your name. Oh, yep, link works. Excellent. Thanks, guys. I just wanted to double check because I've not put one in before. Pick up from the back and knit wise. Okay, so do that. I'm a princess. I am a princess. Pick up from the back and knit wise. There we go. I did it. Me, I do it. Moderator Nikki. Oh, Nikki wants to be the moderator. I don't know, Nikki, because you're pretty bad with the boob word. Lol, channel tools. Oh, you won't say boobs if you're a moderator. Well, that's something. You guys are awesome. Oh, seriously, I don't know about you, but I really needed this live chat today. I've had one of those weeks where I think it's the weather has been a little bit oppressive. Nothing will dry. I can't do any dyeing because it's just wet and damp up here. And I'm just like trying to catch up. And then I got a text message yesterday from my accountant going, oh, hey, by the way, don't forget your tax return is due next week. I'm like, crap, I don't want to do a tax return. Change of topic. Is anyone doing sheepvention this year? Well, Paddock Supply, I have no idea what sheepvention is. It sounds fun. Let's see if I can. Hang on. There you go, Nikki. Post something. Post something, Nikki. That's a new word to me, PTP. Is it the same as frozen sheep? I don't know what it is either. Yeah, you're going to have to tell us what sheepvention is, because that sounds like fun. So we'll have to look into it. Is it a sheep intervention or a sheep convention? That's actually a really important point to distinguish. Spanner Nikki. So we've got Vodka Jen and Spanner Nikki now. So that will be cool. Oops, I'm sorry. I've just realized I had my knitting out of the... Nikki, as your first job as a moderator, it is to make sure that at all times my craft is in the crafty cam. Paddock Supply says, good question. Let me get back to you on that. So you guys, we just have to be careful because Nikki is now wielding her spanner and she might do things like block people or delete their comments or any of that stuff. So she'll be like, how do I do that? Can you post links down? Oh yeah, Nikki should be able to post links now so she can be the queen linky getter. Wow, I feel like I've got someone to boss around. Nikki, do this. Nikki, do that. No. Oh gosh. All right, now I did that thing. Knit one. Oh god. Do you know what? I think I'm going to put this aside because it's not a simple bit anymore. And I shall pull out a prize. Who wants this other packet of stitch markers? I have a packet of stitch markers and you can comment and talk about how big Nikki's spanner is while I get the next project ready and without trying to destroy the camera setup. So I've just got to pull things down. Where's that yarn gone? It's wrapped all around all the things. I've only got 5 more minutes. The spanner of power and the queen links get better. The spanner of power and the queen of links getter. Oh yes, absolutely. Sorry, it helps if I read actually what you wrote and not what I think you wrote. There we go. That's awesome. So Abby's blanket, for those of you who didn't hear at the start, is doing really well, and I am now on the decrease. Hamilton, Victoria, 25,000 visitors held first Monday and Tuesday of August this year. Oh, see, that's a problem. That's a problem, Paddock Supply. Those dates, they're crappy dates, honestly. Because I'm already in Victoria for Bendigo, and then I have to come home, and then I couldn't get back down to Victoria for 2 weeks later. That's a shame because it sounds cool. Where's Hamilton? I have to look at a map. Thousands of breeds of sheep, including heritage and merino breeds. Isn't that what Bendigo is supposed to be about, though, or is that just a sheep show? I thought that they had heaps of sheep on display and stuff like that. Kim, yes, she does like it more now. She's actually taken to pulling the end of it onto herself while I'm working. And I think it's because we have all of a sudden had a couple of cooler days, and now the thought of a blanket is not so abhorrent to her. So, less eye rolling, more stuff. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Nikki, you didn't tell me that my hands weren't in the shot. Wow, that was cruel. I won't do that again. I promise, Nikki. Yeah, so... Oh, I didn't give away stuff. Okay, I have to give away the thing. The thing. Crafty Cam, Shanti. Thanks, Nikki. The stitch markers are going to go to Tammy Brand. Tammy, you score this little packet of stitch markers. I better write your name on it so I don't forget to give it to you. Where's the thing? Where's my thing? There's my pencil. I had post-it notes. They've gone now. They've been eaten by the blanket. There they are. They really were eaten by the blanket. Oh, see, that's the thing, Nikki. I'm going to have... I think there's a delay of about... It'll be about a 15-second delay from when I speak to when it appears on YouTube so that you can comment. So I'll have to allow for, I have to give you time. Sorry. That's my bad. I won't do that again. You need more cool. Tammy scores the limited edition. Tammy and Stacey scored limited edition stitch markers. And Marion got the kit. That's so exciting. I love it. I love giving away stuff. Like, that's one of the big things about this big prize pack that Nikki and I have put together, because Nikki is sponsoring the giveaway. And so, yeah, that's really cool. I'm really excited to do giveaways. Panic Supply says, I've been approached by a Year 12 student doing a garment for the fashion show she mentioned, and she needs brightly coloured wools. Suggested I may know a dyer who's willing to give her time if she pays for the dye stuff. I'm looking at supplying the wool. There's heaps of dyes. There's actually there's someone up on the Sunshine Coast. I can't, because you're up on the Sunshine Coast, aren't you? Otherwise, if she's down here, I can talk to her for a while and show what she needs to do for basics. But yeah, but I'm in Brisbane, so it might not be all that convenient for her. Oh, knots. Downside of working from the centre of a ball. Haha, we work it out. Yes? What do you want? Seriously, Snowy's just fully just creeped up, like snuck in. And then when I looked at her, she just stopped and started shaking. You've been doing naughty things. Oh, come here. Come on. Ooh. There we go. Say hi to Snowy, everybody. So it's like, what's going on here? There's no food. There's no food here. Sunshine Coast, I have no idea yet where she's waiting to hear back. Okay, Snowy, your breath is really bad, hey. It's time for you to get out of the shot now. Okay? Alright, bye Snowy. See ya. Bye. Bye. Come on. Covered in dog hair. Oh, literally covered in dog hair. She's cute. Snowy, they say you're cute. She's sad now, tail down, like very saddy dog. That's Snowy, everybody. Snowy is totally adorable, except when it's 11 o'clock at night, and because she's a mini foxy, she likes to burrow. She burrows under my pillows, so I'm trying to sleep and she's pushing up on the pillow I'm trying to sleep on. So not adorable then. Guys, it is time to go. Snowy does want the blanket. Absolutely she does. She is, I'll have to do, I think I did a video of her on Instagram of her bundling. Oh, where are we? There we go. All right, guys, I'm going to head off. I will catch you live again next Thursday. Bye, Paddock Apply. Good luck with your car. So next Thursday, we've got another live stream. Next Tuesday, there'll be the standard video going up on the channel. I know it feels like you've been a bit bombarded with videos and things lately, so I hope you don't mind, but I'm kind of enjoying it. So, sorry? Not sorry? No? Anyway, so you guys have a great day. I will get the prizes sent out, and I am going to get some bits and bobs done here. So I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye!